Hello everyone, welcome to pre-market report on 9th April. Let us see the Nifty performance yesterday. Yeah, Nifty opened slightly gap up and it has touched almost 14,976 in cash market, but it could not sustain that level, and after that it has closed around 14,873. So Nifty future is almost touching 15,000, but 15,000 is the resistance, so it could not cross the 15,000 level, and it has closed around 14,860. So Nifty looks really sideways only. If you see the Bank Nifty also open a good amount of gap up, but it could not sustain. It has come down. So Bank Nifty looking really bearish only. And yesterday only IT sector and metal sector both are very positive. So these two sectors have given good support to Nifty, but the problem is mid cap was trading really good in the morning session, but after that some kind of profit booking came, so it becomes again a range bound only. If you see in the daily chart, yeah, Nifty is forming a kind of doji pattern. So Nifty is not moving anywhere, so it is stuck between 15,000 and 14,400 level. So this level. So let us see if any good news in world market, or next week lot of action in our IT stocks. If there is sentiment is good, definitely Nifty will touching 15,400 level. Even it is really good, it will break this 15,450 level, and it may move to 15,500 and 600 level. But it's all depends upon the world market and our local earnings session. So let us see the edges Nifty now. It is trading around 14,935. So our close is 14,873. So we can see a small kind of positive opening in our Nifty. We have to see at least up to 945. If gap up is sustained, then we can go long in Nifty. Otherwise, it will be a sideways market. If it is again coming back and testing the lower level, and it will be in range bound only. We'll see the world market. S&P 500, Dow Jones, Nasdaq, all closed positive only. Good sign. And yeah, European market also closed positively. But the problem with the Asian markets. Asian markets are in sell-off mode. All the Asian markets are in red only. Even Kospi in red. So all the Asian markets are in red. So it's again mixed cues. And see the open interest. Open interest 14,900 straddle is having good amount of call and put. So I think the Nifty will be in 14,900 range only for another 1 or 2 days, and 15,000 is the immediate resistance, and we can see 14,500 is a immediate support for the Nifty. Excuse me. And 14,900 is a max spine. We'll see the Bank Nifty also. Bank Nifty 33,000 is a, yeah, straddle is there. So 34,000 is the immediate resistance, and we can see 32,000 is the immediate support for the Bank Nifty. But Bank Nifty is looking really bearish, because you can see every 500 level lots of calls are written. So crossing this level is not easy for Bank Nifty. So I hope it will be trading around 33,000 level only. And max pen also around 33,000. Let's see the FI data. The FI activity is not there in the market, so we should be very cautious. They just bought for 110 crores, and last 2 days they are buying for almost under 200 crores only. And DI, yeah, DI, of course they are buyers only. They bought some 500 crores. Yesterday we given call on Tata Steel. Yeah, if you see in 5 minute chart. Yeah, so I told if if this level is crossed, you can go for buying. Even in the morning, there is a good amount of gap up in Tata Steel. Excuse me, around 850, 890 level. After that, it has touched almost 950, almost 70 points. Even around closing basis, it's 923, so almost 50 points. So metal sectors are really bullish. If you see any kind of pullback, you can go long in metal sectors. So, and India VIX, oh, yeah, India VIX is India VIX is almost flat, so it's good. 20, it's sub around 20. 20 means it's really good for our market, and so volatility will be reduced. But due to COVID only, the volatility is in intraday volatility is there. So this will be there until COVID is ruled out from our country. Okay, this kind of volatility we have to excuse me, admit it. So it's again flat opening. See now again coming down. So again we can see a positive opening, but it will be in sideways only. And this week I think TCS result is there. Let us see the TCS. TCS looks really bullish, and it's forming double top in daily chart. So we should be very careful. If this level is broken, 3300 level, maybe we can go long in TCS. Or else if there is uh, the result is not that much good, maybe this will come back to the 3000 level, 3100 at this level. So first result is TCS. I hope it's 12th April. April. You can see all earnings in this motilal.com. It's a really good website. Only for earning, I used to watch this website. There are a lot of websites are available, but for me, it's really good. Problem in loading. Yeah, 12th result. Yeah, you can go and see here. See, normally any meeting is there, any kind of dividend announcement, everything will be mentioned here. You can go and watch 12th April result TCS announced. Okay, for the 31st of March, they're announcing by 12th April. So today is 9th, 10th and 11th is holiday for our market. So 12th is the result. So it is exactly in double top pattern. So if result is good, maybe the market will break this high of 3300 level. It will go above. Or if result is bad, maybe it will break, come back to 3100 level. So it's kind of crucial watch for TCS. So we cannot predict the market. If you want to go the long, so buy some amount of quantity. If you want to short, you can use option also. You can buy a put option, or maybe you can short the call option, out of the money call option. You can do something, and after result is out, you can book the profit. Even if it is a small loss, you can book the loss also. Okay, have a safe trading, guys. Happy trading to all. Please do subscribe for our channel. Thank you, everyone.